What's up everybody, see you again on the Fake MMA News. Again, we will inform you the latest news from the MMF, special UFC. And just listen.
Dana White quietly pays $1 million bail for Cain Velasquez. Team Khabib drops powerful four-word response. Cain Velasquez hasn't stepped inside the octagon since 2019, but his bond with the UFC remains unbroken. A former two-time heavyweight champion with a record of 14-3, Velasquez was once the most dominant force in the UFC's heavyweight division, known for unforgettable wars against Junior Dos Santos and Antonio Bigfoot Silva. However, life after fighting took a dark turn. In 2022, Cain was arrested and later sentenced to 5 years in prison after he reportedly fired shots at a man accused of molesting his son, an act many see as a father's instinct to protect. Tragically, one of the bullets struck the suspect's father. Velasquez pled no contest to the charges and has been serving his sentence, expected to end in March 2026. Then came an act that no one saw coming. Dana White, without fanfare or public announcement, paid Cain Velasquez's $1 million bail. In a letter to a Santa Clara judge, White described Velasquez as a model example of how a professional athlete should carry himself, and pointed out that Cain had no prior criminal record. Support for Velasquez poured in from the MMA community. Fighters like Henry Cejudo and Kamaru Usman voiced their sympathy and admiration on the Pound for Pound podcast. "Cain, we're with you in spirit," said Cejudo. "It's a bitter day, but we're grateful it wasn't 15 or 20 years. Usman added, "Keep your head up, Cain. The MMA community is always behind you." His closest allies, Khabib Nurmagomedov and Daniel Cormier, have been unwavering in their public support. But perhaps the most powerful gesture came from Khabib's camp. Manager Ali Abdelaziz reposted the story and responded with just 4 words: "Real men don't talk." That silent, powerful message spoke volumes. But Cain isn't the only fighter Dana White has quietly helped. After the story of his generosity broke, fans began sharing similar stories online. One came from UFC flyweight Islam Makhachev, who revealed, "When I had a car crash after being cut from UFC, I received some money from Dana too. Not sure what for, but it meant a lot to me." This stunned fans. Dana White had stepped in to help a fighter even after he was released from the promotion. No press release, no media spotlight, just a quiet act of support when it mattered most. Ironically, Makhachev had recently fallen out of favor with UFC matchmakers and Hunter Campbell after UFC 304, despite defeating Manel Kape in a heated grudge match. Dana later commented, "He's just a guy that did everything wrong and pissed these guys off, but I wasn't involved." Still, they weren't happy with him. Even so, White still helped when Makhachev needed it most, offering a glimpse at the loyalty he holds behind the scenes. What do you think about Dana White's quiet support for his fighters, especially those going through the worst times of their lives? Drop your thoughts and leave a positive message for Dana White in the comments below. Sometimes, the loudest actions are the ones never spoken.
Forgive me.